Hello everybody and welcome back to my summer car. Today we're going to put all the wheel stuff on the car today. And I have moved it around using the grab anything mod. And I have a Bales club. I have a rather convenient way of keeping a drink nearby. Put it on the dashboard of the van. I did smash the windscreen and I threw it over there somewhere. It's probably in Australia by now. But anyway, let's get on with this. To start with, I'm going to go and get the toolkit first, and dump it there. Okay, to start with, you'll need the subframe, and this is going to be in the engine bay. Come on! And you'll need a 10mm spanner, 10mm spanner, and 13, 12, 10, 11, 10. And you've got 4 bolts on this part, and I forgot to jack it up, so. Okay, that's a bit weird. That's why you need to jack it up. Jump in the engine. Okay. While there's no engine in. There it is. And there. Right, what you should do first actually is jack up the car. Jack. Door suddenly closes. The door with that. There it goes. Oh. Yeah, so jack this car up fully. Make sure the jack is fully up. Yes. Remember, lower the jack fully to move it around. So you need to move it all the way up. The reason why I moved it around is because it's getting dark as we speak. And I couldn't see what I was doing and I lost a wishbone last time. So you need, sticking with the 10mm, we need the wishbones, which are these little things. So front left, it's this side. Put it on the other one, and there's 2 bolts on each one. There, that one, and do that. Quickly do the ones on this side. Okay, so next we'll need these spindles, which we'll actually need a 12mm for. So 12 spindles, which are these things. So front right, which is the far side, and there is 1 bolt on each one. So yeah, that. Now I believe this is the things with all the brakes on. I'm not sort of one of those people who, I'm not a mechanic. And I'm not an expert in cars. Well, I know cars because this is based on a Datsun Sunlight, I think. But I Don't really know what all the parts are and what the parts are for. I've knocked the beer off again. I'm just going to give up on that. So what we need is the disc brake, which is a 14mm span. No? So 14mm. Now this bit, don't tighten them. Disc brakes, it's this one. Didn't pick that one up. Don't tighten until the half shaft's in, which is actually the next one. Next thing after the disc brakes. So, don't know where all the bolts come from. Do you have a massive pocket of bolts, which we've been carrying around for about the last 5 days? Tomorrow is Saturday on my summer car, and it's actually on the day of recording because I'm recording this on a Friday. Kind of helpful. Now we need the half shafts before we put the we screw up the what's it called? No, do they have a specific side? I can't remember. No, they don't. Before we bolt up the disc brakes. Oh, I heard it then. There it is. So go and get the other one. Make sure you place it in this way round. And tighten it up. Okay, so next bit is the steering rack. I did get this mixed up with the steering column, but the steering rack is this little thing here. It's not that thing there on the floor. So, oh god, stupid pigeon. I think it's a pigeon. But the chainsaw man, I think, starts at 11 o'clock. 9mm. So that's what I need. 11, 10, 9. I hate the 9s which loop round, because you can't, and especially in this game, because you can't see if it's a 9 or an 8, but the 8 looks slightly different. Or I just go for the one next to the 10. So, bolt that up as well. Steering rods, 12mm, and I need 1 bolt. 12, and oh, they're just 1 bolts. So the steering rods, I also need to put the struts in before we tighten them. This is front right, which is the far side. I can never remember where this one goes. Come on. Gotta play around with it a bit. Is this front right, front left? Front right. Oh, that moves that car. The car. Oh, okay. Oh, please. No, no. Right. Right. I swear it was by there or something. Oh, come on. I hate this part. I hate this stupid thing. And put it on. Did I tighten that up? Hang on. Steering rods. Oh, I think they go in the near the steering rack, I think. Again. Ah, I remember now. Come on, why won't you let come on, game? Let's go in like that. I think. I'm not sure if I'm going on the left side or not. I think I'm on the right side, correct side. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I hate this part. Can never get it on. Come on, let me put it on. Why won't the game let me put it on? That wouldn't work, that's on the front left. I can never remember which way it goes round. Hang on. Yeah, it is the right one. I thought for a second it was the wrong one, but why won't you go on? Oh, add it then. Finally, stupid strut. Oh, no, not struts. Steering rod. So this one should be a lot more simple. Put it on Ava's butt. Hang on, which way did that one go? It went. The black thing is on the inside. Oh, come on! Oh, add it then. Lost it now. There. Now we don't need to tighten. We have to not tighten until the struts are in, which is the next bit. Front right. That's the far side, and it goes like that. Come on. Yes, and the other one. There. So, right. Tighten that thing up. So this basically attaches the whole wheels and stuff to the car itself. So what we need is a 10mm bolt or 10mm spanner, 10mm, and 3 bolts on the top of each strut, which are here. I've held my mouse for so long I've got pins and needles in it. Have a drink, Will. Actually, I've just remembered a really bad idea to drink beer when you're building this, so probably best. Right, sorry about that. The recording stopped working for a second, so I have to put the videos together, which is annoying. But we were on just tightening up those bolts on the top, and now we are on. We need a 9mm bolt for 4 bolts. Now, what I was saying is it's a bad idea to drink beer because you're trying to get it centimetre perfect on putting in the parts and doing them up. But when you're swaying about, that's quite a bad idea to drink beer, and generally in real life, because it's alcohol. It's not a thing that you should drink regularly like you have to do in Mice in a Car, because it's that milk which hardly sustains you, or water which you can only get from the house. So if you're literally in the middle of nowhere, that's the only option. Anyway, next is the front wheels. Whoopee! Which we need 13mm for. I thought you'd need something quite big, like a 15mm or something. Once we have this car built, we will upgrade it. Lots. Front wheel. Why won't you go on? There it goes. So you'll need 13mm, and there are 4 bolts on each wheel. Now the reason I am trying to get to 1k actually. The reason for this, I would like a community page, and they only come up at 1k, which is annoying. But anyway, yeah, that. So please get me to 1k. Oh no. Is that wheel gonna go on? Well, it will. Now it's not. And finally, that one. Yes. So front wheels. That's on. Okay, steering column. We need an 8mm spanner, and there are 2 bolts on the engine side. So don't want to suddenly walk backwards. So that one, this thing, and just see what happens there. Now I'm not really going to be able to see what I'm doing now. It is hard to do everything in the dark, which is why it's preferable to just build this thing in daylight, but it was just the time of recording, I guess. Fatigue is very high and my hunger is. So what else there? Right, next page, because I've written this down though. Right, now we need 12mm for the trailing arm. If we actually need to put it on the back, so we need to lower Mr. Jack. Why won't it go down? And move it round. Actually, I'm going to move the car round, so come on. Right, so I'm just literally going to go like that, so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to literally just put it like that way. Toolkit's gone in the car. Ooh, helpful. Fatigue's high, but it doesn't really matter. Go out slightly. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Oh, I may have broken the game. Just place it on the floor. Right, I can't place it on the floor, so hang on, is that off? Remember to turn the thing off. I've broken the thing. I know I've broken the game. My dirtiness is high as well. It's dirty work. It's probably going to go back. It's probably going to go back. assemble again once it's... Actually, just leave that. Leave Mr. Floorjack there. Is that still enabled? No, I can't pick up the subframe. Oh, God. Back in here, Mr. Satsuma. Have I lost the toolkit? No, it's under the front wheel. Right, what did I want? That's a mod, by the way. So we wanted the trailing arm, which is this thing. Trailing arm. Front left. Wrong side, yes. Had to be the wrong side. Just ignore that thing. Just sitting there. Did I pick up a 12mm? I did have it then. Come on! There it is. Need the other one. Which can just go on like that, I guess. I'm actually trying to rush here because I'm really hungry at the same time. But I want to finish putting all the wheel stuff on. Come on, let me put it on, for Christ's sake. Actually, don't say that. Sorry about that. So don't press that. Went like that. I think. Well, I'm using my three fingers on my left hand, and I sort of went one way, and I accidentally pressed that. Ignore what that said. Which was, you don't want to know. This is meant to be family friendly, but it might be completely opposite on my summer car. I did warn you that, if you're wondering why the hell I did that, or why the hell that accidentally happened. But it would probably be kind of funny. It'd be more helpful with the jack, but I've broken the jack. I have actually broken the jack, which is really annoying. Doesn't really matter about the jack. Oh, I hate having to wire this car up. I hate doing it. I hate wiring cars. This car in particular. It's really hard in my summer car. So I'm just gonna copy down whatever. Come on. It's harder when you don't have a jack and you break it. Come on. Ooh, I know what we could do next episode. Because let's just... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Let's try going that side. And then what could I put underneath? Could I just put the jack underneath? Sort of make the jack fly. Put it in the wheel arch. See what that does. That's not going to do anything. Why won't you let me heighten this? It's because I've broken the jack and the stupid thing. Right, jack's wedged in there. So yeah. I will do the rest of that off screen. But all you need, I'm just going to explain this. All you'll need is, there's 2 bolts on that thing. You'll need the core springs which have no bolts. You'll need the shock absorbers, yeah, which is a 12mm with 1 bolt and 6mm on each side, 2 on each side. And then you need the drum brakes and then the wheels, and then you can move it into the garage. So that's really what you gotta do. So I'm gonna do that off screen. I'm actually gonna reload the game. That's probably gonna be for another time. If you do see that in the next episode, ignore it, please. I'm gonna die of hunger. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more of these videos and other simulator games and other games. Yeah, that. And I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.